Affordable housing. It's a big, popular subject right now, especially in states like California where real estate prices have gotten out of reach. Uh, Many people have had to get creative on where to get affordable housing. I'm going to give you 11 ideas for affordable housing. Number one, rent a room in a house with access to a restroom, or and use a hot plate or a microwave to cook with. The bathroom can also be used to access water, go to the bathroom, take showers. If you have a bathroom, even a shared bathroom, and a room of your own, I have done this in my single days. I did this. And a lot of things I'm sharing with you are things I have actually done. Number two, rent a house with no heating or air conditioning. People that have a house with no heating or air conditioning know that it will go for a discounted price. I believe I paid $300 a month renting a house in the back of an orange grove. And when I got engaged to my wife, she says, "Where are we going to live?" I said, "Well, in my house." And she, "Oh, no, I'm not living in there." But I did have a state-of-the-art kerosene heater that I bought, portable, and I also had a box fan. I was never home. This is Florida, but I was usually not home during the day. I was working, and so at night it cooled down anyway. And so I cracked the window, turn on the box fan if it was hot. If it was the cooler season, we're in Central Florida, I would kick on the thermostat controlled heater, kerosene heater. And it had safety features. It was pretty fancy. Uh, and did I mention I was sleeping on the floor? But it only cost me $300 a month. And I took in a roommate, then it only cost me $150 a month. So there's some ways to get affordable housing, but you have to be creative. Number three, buy a tent used. Uh, you'll find in the homeless communities, there are many people living in tents, especially in the warmer states like Florida, where we are. Number four, rent a storage space. I have not used this one, but I know guys who have. You just rent a storage space. You kind of get a storage space that really has no security, where they don't really keep track of who's coming in and out. You just have a padlock and you slide it up, and you have some flashlights in there, and you just slide it back down, and that's your home for the night. So anyway, rent a storage space. That's number four. Number five, rent a tiny office space. In conjunction with sleeping in your office, you start a small business. Actually, Elon Musk and his brother got started out this way. I have actually done this. We had a couple of businesses that we were in partnership with my brother-in-law, and I had a couch that I slept on, and I had premium cable, and we were buying scrap gold and putting signs out on the highway that we buy gold. And so we had very little part of the space where we met with the public. We bought coin collections and things like that. And I slept on my work days. We split up the week. I slept in the office. I had a lot of privacy, and it was very comfortable. Thermostat, bathroom, and I created my own little kitchen. And when it's just one person, you can eat out a lot. I wouldn't really recommend any of these for family, except on a temporary basis. Number six. affordable housing. Rent a shed. I have never rented a shed. I have run into guys. I've been a bivocational pastor most of my life, and my bivocation was real estate for 43 years, and I'm still got my hand in the business, but I have met people living in sheds. Matter of fact, we had a homeless guy, and he was sleeping in our shed behind our church, and I kind of just pretended like it wasn't happening. It didn't end well, but we helped him all we could. So you can rent a shed, rent a couch, or get a charity couch from someone. I've volunteered with the homeless down in Tampa, Florida. They told us that a large number of homeless people aren't even in the count as homeless people because they're staying on the couches of relatives and close friends. So that's a pretty common thing. These are all just like emergency shelter until you get on your feet. Rent a camper, number 8. Number 9, get a job and ask if you can sleep in the back room. I've actually seen guys do this. They got a job and it wasn't like a real high-end fancy place, and so they asked if they could sleep in the storage room at night. And sometimes they were told yes. Number 10, live in your vehicle. A lot of people doing this. Just go to Arizona, Quartzsite, Arizona in the wintertime, and you'll see many people living in their RVs, their cars, their vans, whatever, tents. Number 11, get a live-in job for an elderly person. A lot of times caring for the elderly is an around-the-clock job, and it will come with a living quarters for the worker. My mother had TB when I was younger and had to be away for a year. And back then they isolated you for a year when they treated you, and we had a nanny that was a live-in nanny. So some jobs come with live-in quarters. So these are all just some quick ideas on affordable housing. And there are other things you can do to get more permanent affordable housing. This is kind of emergency affordable housing. So have a great day, and we hope things go well for you.